I am the EVO Nano, and I was born colorful. I have 4 color combinations. You can put me in your pocket. I'm easy to fold. As your smart miniature selfie drone, I can go wherever you go. I have a large f1.9 aperture and a 1/1.28-inch CMOS sensor that lets me gather more light. With my 4K camera and HDR capabilities, you can clearly record the beauty of life. Use me to take selfies with one click. Panoramic, medium shot, or close shot. Switch it up however you like. At your command, I follow objects automatically, and my battery gives you the freedom to command the skies for nearly 30 minutes. Want to change angles? Just one click. South, east, north, west. Just tell me where you want me to go. At only 249 grams, I can be with you for every part of your journey. What else can I do? Automatic obstacle avoidance. To dodge objects in front, behind, or below. Quick autofocus to help you snap objects fast or slow. First time as a pilot? No need to worry. Just click one button and I'll do all the heavy lifting. Flick, fade away, orbit, rocket. Done shooting? Upload photos and videos wirelessly at 160 megabits per second. Then create beautiful videos with ready-made templates, so you can edit and share in seconds. With Autel Skylink video transmission, you can take pictures anytime, anywhere. I am the EVO Nano, your smart mini selfie drone.
So the Autel EVO Nano Plus, this is the premium combo which I unboxed on the last video, and this is a sub 250 gram drone. But what's different to other drones in this sector, that this has obstacle avoidance and some extra added features. But not only that, a fantastic camera on board this drone, making it have fantastic photo and video quality. Now I'm going to get to all that and show you its great features. But all new drones out of the gate have some issues and niggles, so let's just address them first. Firstly, the frame rates. At the moment we only have the option to have 4K in 30 FPS, 2.7K in 30 FPS. It's not only until you drop down to 1080p we have the option to have 60 FPS or 30. We would like and hopefully get 24 FPS and 25 FPS. The obstacle avoidance system on here is really accurate. It has front, back and down position sensors on this drone. So you can see here on the screen it's got your information about the aircraft nose and its tail, and it gives you the information. Red means you're really close to an object, and then it goes into yellow, meaning it's quite close to one. And it's accurate. As you can see here, as I'm flying towards this lamppost here, it's in yellow, and as we get closer it will turn to red, and then because I'm just slightly off it will allow me to go past it. But it slows the aircraft down. Here head on it's now red, and as I've got my finger now on the right stick pushing straight forward, it will not move. It completely stops, and it is decent. Now I have noticed, or tried to look in settings, there isn't a way at the moment of it swerving around an object. It just stops, and it will stop accurately and fast. As I'm flying again into this lamppost, you can see it will just stop and will not let me proceed. It will only let me do this when I actually increase the altitude now. Now it's gone off, I can then continue. So it's great to see that we do have some kind of protection on here. Even going at a fairly quick speed straight into this lamppost here, the drone will just automatically stop and will not let you hit any of these objects. So this is fantastic to see on these small drones. So what about quick shots? Well, quick shots on here as well. You do have 4 of them. You've got fadeaway, rocket, orbit and flick. Flick at the moment is probably my favorite one. So we all know what quick shots are by now. Fadeaway, it kind of, you drag a box around you and then it'll just keep going, but it works and it works well, and the video quality is also decent. So loads of us like quick shots. Do we all use quick shots? Well, you can teach yourself these manually, but flick on here and orbit I find are the best ones. Rocket we've seen millions of times, but this works great. And from an app perspective, the first firmware updates on here, the quick shots are working great. I do like the flick one. This is where you drag a box around something, it will go towards it and then it will just quickly swerve around and then back off, and you get a good video as well. Something which would be quite hard to replicate doing the flick quick shots. So quick shots, really good. Now video quality on this drone, with its slightly larger sensor than the Mini 2, 50 megapixel camera, the video quality is brilliant. From a first firmware update like this as well, everything out of here, the natural colours, and it's got a really decent auto-focusing system on here. So I would compare the video quality from this drone to something like the Air 2S. The camera quality is just that good. Now, all of the videos and photos you'll see today are not edited. These are direct out of this drone in harsh lighting conditions. So this whatsoever. So this drone for its size really usable. 16 times, yeah, and you can see you have different, and you can do 4.3 or 16 by 9. Fine. So the zoom on here, because it's got that larger sensor, 50 megapixel, it is good. The photos as well on this with the 50 megapixel camera are really good quality. We're fairly high up here and you can see you have different photo options. Photo quality is fine, that's good. Also, you can zoom in on photos the same up to 16 times. I probably just for photos use 1 or 2 times, but you've got things like single burst timer, auto bracket photos, and then we'll go into some of the others later on. And you can do 4.3 or 16 by 9. So photos are great, and we'll go through that in a later video. Now the return to home function on here is brilliant. So from this distance away now, I'm going to activate the return to home. Do this on the actual controller or the app. So I'm just going to do it on the app here, and then once it's gone to its desired or your custom altitude, it will come back to you really fast. And the good thing about this is that it is spot on, so the accuracy is brilliant. Okay, so that's just landed now, and it's landed in directly the exact same places where we took off. So from a landing point of view for a return to home, it's remembered where we were, and the mapping on that is absolutely spot on. So it's landed perfectly, pretty much exactly the same spot where it took off as well. So great, let's move to that next location. Alright, so we've now got golden hour, so a great time to showcase the video and photo quality in this now location. I'll also show you how to do extra things like hyperlapse as well. But I'm more than impressed with this video quality. We need to remember as well that this is still a 249 gram drone, so it has all those advantages that that drone will bring you, but with these added features. Now at the moment, this drone has the potential to be the best portable 250 gram drone out there. Now I say potential because at the moment the firmware isn't all there. We are missing some features at the moment, but it will get better. Also say this should be arriving by the end of January. We will then be able to test out the dynamic tracking, that active track on here, able to drag a box around you or a vehicle, and then it will track you. And then you'll pretty much have everything in a small 250 gram drone like this that you could possibly want. The optical avoidance sensors work great here. As you can see them taking this photo, there's a seagull sniffing around the back of the drone, and that alerts me here by saying 2.4 feet away there is something, so I can quickly move away. Another feature I was impressed with on this drone was this signal. So in an area like this, loads of Wi-Fi interference, and the GPS signal on here was remarkable. I only had 1 bar drop out the whole time when filming, and the signal performance on here, there was no lag. The feedback to my phone, having that 2.7K feedback on your phone makes a massive difference. And just look here at this video quality. The image looks nice and sharp, I've got good saturation, and nothing is color graded here. There's no LUTs added. This is just straight out of the drone. The zoom camera on here works well as well, and we've also got that harsh sunlight directly facing the. Really impressed with this. And hyperlapse as well. At the moment this is quite basic. You only have the option of either manual or orbit, but Autel do say that this is going to be improving again with this firmware update. So for the orbits, I'm just going to drag a box here just to the left hand side, and what it will do then, it will then go around and then just create its own hyperlapse for you. And then you'll see here it's now dragged the box, it will just lock onto that, get into position, it will take a number of photos that you set, and then after that you will be able to then go and view all the photos and either create your own edit by color grading them in your editing software, or it will give you the video as well onto your phone and you get your own hyperlapse. And it is customizable. You can change the photo intervals, the video duration, the speed of the drone, and all them values will then increase or decrease the length of that hyperlapse. But it's great to see. So all these are ready to start with. This is a pre-production unit, as I said before. It will be getting better at the end of January as well, and I will be doing a full comparison against the current king, the DJI Mini 2, because I think the Mini 2 is quite threatened up there.